A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, it's the opener of the 2023 NFL season, as it'll be the Bisons of Houston taking on the Minnesota Vikings. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now a third-round pick a year ago. Here's Rachaad White. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. From the 25, here's a second down and 9. They stay on the ground with White. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
On third down, Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Running out of the gun with White. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Tackle there by Lewis Seen.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. First down, here's White. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll try the right side here with White. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Godwin, the motion man. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. Mayfield off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's third down. To throw, Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. We're scoreless after one. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mayfield going to switch things up here. Now back to the ground game with White. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Opting to run again here with White. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Rashad White. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bisons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Cousins now on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Cousins to throw for it on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Now they'll change things up. Cousins again. That one complete to Myles Gaskin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 26-yard line. To throw, Cousins. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. This one caught by Osborne, right side. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. They'll throw again. Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Brandon Powell, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Joseph connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch. Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right?
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Rashad White, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And his guys have taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now Cousins sees something. He's going to change this around. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Hawkinson exploded after a surprising in-division trade from the Lions to the Vikings in 2022. Averaged 6 catches a game in his new digs and finished 2nd among NFL tight ends in yards and catches. Could lead the league with a full year in Minnesota.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. K.J. Osborne, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Quickly to Addison here. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
4th down, Cousins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. To the air again, it's Cousins. And his throw is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Cousins. He'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, here's Nwangu. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings. Cousins here going to change the play. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll swing this out wide to Gaskin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, as we all know, possessions are crucial in a tie game, and let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
And now an audible here into something else. On 2nd down, Cousins again. Touchdown, Vikings! Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the 2nd half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On 3rd down, a run from White. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They run straight ahead here with White. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now Mayfield going up top for Kupp. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. White running to the left. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 137 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Here's White. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra...
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Great defense there. 3rd and goal. They took away everything. Forced him to fire that one to the sideline where no one could get it.
And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Cousins now from the 50. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Up the middle, Nwangu. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now Cousins going to change it up. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And now they'll shift things around. Cousins on 1st down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Carlton Davis picks it. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Read option, this is White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. This one an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. That's complete to Otten. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Here's Baker. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Mayfield to throw. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Going right side is White. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Rashad White with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bisons have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This is 1st and 10. Cousins to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw taken in by Hockenson here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Cousins. Over the middle, complete. That's Osborne. The Vikings going to signal for the 1st of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Now Cousins sees something. He's going to change this around. Back to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Here's Cousins. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
Now Cousins. He'll get this out wide to Gaskin. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Joseph now to have the PAT. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's first down. Now Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. One last shot for Mayfield here. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The city always a little extra excitement for week one and one of our early window